What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Juice, and I'm back here with the third episode of Pandemic Athletes. Again, this is the podcast where we talk to real college athletes about their experiences in the pandemic and just try to get a little insight to what's going on in their head, what's going on in their lives right now. You know, everything is sports, but with a time like this, it's kind of hectic about how they go about their life and how they go about their new profession in the sports industry. So. Today I am here with one of the most world-class athletes that I know. I'm there for real, y'all. This guy is really something special, man. From straight out of Ohio. He's living in the A little bit, but just for that, I'm gonna just let him introduce himself. Go ahead and say what's up to Deviian Williams, yo.
All right, how y'all doing? My name is Deviian Williams. I'm a student athlete. I play at Saddleback College. Right now, our season is shut down, but due to the COVID effect, it's pretty tough that we have to deal with the pandemic right now, but we're rather deciding to stay safe so we won't risk anybody's lives because this pandemic is serious. So for those that's watching this, you guys need to take action and really be cautious on who you be around because pandemic's here. So y'all need guys to stay safe, sanitize it up, all that.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Like I said, this is gonna be one of my favorite interviews, man. I've known Dev for I've known you for maybe about a year and a half now, right?
Yeah,
about a year and a half now,
yeah.
bro. I feel like I've known him for longer though, man.
That's true.
Yeah,
feel that.
This is one of the guys that when I really clicked up, we just clicked right away, bro. So I'm blessed to have you here, and I know we've been trying to do this for a little bit now. So now we finally have some time to kind of get together and do it, man. So I'm glad, man. So what's been going on with you, man? Like, what's up?
Man, I've just been staying to myself, honestly, getting my head straight. I think for everybody in this world that's being an athlete during this whole pandemic in the U.S., I think for you to be better, you need to isolate yourself from a lot of people.
Right.
Because everybody's on a different level at the moment. Right. Everybody's getting exposed to true colors, actions, since everybody's losing their money due to the whole COVID shutting down everything. But for our athletes, we got to stay strong. For the ones that's out there being on their own, like me, I live out in California. It's been a year, almost about to be 2 years, but so far, I've just been going up from here. Honestly, you just got to stay positive, and if you know what I mean by that, positive plays a big part in your life. Honestly, because if you don't stay positive, you really get shut down with the easiest stuff that's not even that big of an issue. Honestly, and like they say, little issues could become big problems if you make it like that. But if you don't let it become a big problem, you can move on to stuff, and it won't even stop you from shutting down. This, if you process it more faster and you stay positive, you can start processing a lot of stuff faster than you think it will happen. You just got to let it come genuinely, you can't really force anything right now. Everything is on pause in my eyes. 2020 should show everybody that anything can happen, no matter how much money you have,
Real talk.
RIP to my nigga Kobe, but, that shit just shows that anything can happen, no matter how much you could do this and this and that, anything can happen. And that's what most of these people are trying to tell us, that we got to appreciate stuff.
You got to.
Because if we don't appreciate stuff, then what are we living for, honestly? Because there's a lot of stuff that we should appreciate, like nature, the world, climate change, it's a lot. But me being personally staying to myself as an athlete, I come and do runs with anybody that hit me up, but any other time I'm by myself, I'm at the court. If there's a court that's open, I'm at the court shooting on my shot. That's about it.
Yeah, that's real. I know Dev been in the lab since he touched down in Cali.
Yeah, facts.
I know this man don't sleep. He don't rest. So
yeah, I don't sleep. I'll text you dead in the morning, bro. I'm talking about 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah, what's up?
I'll text you. I do not sleep.
That's why I really respect Dev, man. He an East Coast cat.
Yeah,
for y'all that know me from out here, I'm from Cali, but I spent a lot of time. Well, I wouldn't say a lot of time, but I spent a little bit of time on the East Coast.
Right. You got both sides.
Yeah, I got both sides of the world, bro. So that's what made me grind harder as an athlete and just seeing my family out there and some of the talent and some of the raw talent, man. The East Coast is where dudes putting in work. You know, there's no excuse. So just to be out in Cali, man, is just a blessing. But yeah, let's talk about that though, man. You from Cleveland, right? What part of Cleveland?
All right, so I'm from Elyria.
And where's that at?
Elyria is basically a small town. You know, everybody know each other based off the high schools, and you know those that don't move out the state, they stay there.
They stay there,
you know,
yeah.
and
Just
then they
like
make children, and the children go to the same.
I know
You
exactly.
know
I was in one of them places.
You know, it's a small city, bro.
Yeah.
But when then people ask me and I say Elyria, and they be like, "Huh?" and I be like, "Man, Cleveland." They be like, "Oh, LeBron." I be like, "Yeah, bro." You know,
yeah, but that's not everything, bro.
It's like 30 minutes away, but at the end of the day, it's still a small town.
Okay, so how you enjoying it in Cali, man?
I love it, honestly. Even though there's hard times where it is expensive, but shit, I don't let that stop me. If you got the mindset that money can be replaced and you can get bread easy like that, keep doing it. You gonna run it. The more you have that mindset, the more you get money.
That's the thing, man. I think a lot of people don't realize until they move out of mommy and daddy houses that you gonna. You know, some people realize it inside of mommy and daddy house, but you know, some people just don't realize it until they move out, and that's. You gonna get it regardless. You know what I'm saying? If you put in a position where you're back up against the wall, there's only two options. You either gonna fold and sit on that wall, or you gonna push back.
You gonna push back.
You know what I'm saying? That's one of the
life ain't gonna wait on you.
Hell no.
Life ain't gonna wait on you, man. We get older every day, so life ain't gonna wait on you. So you gotta just keep it pushing. For those that let little stuff bother them and stop you from proceeding and be successful in life, then I mean you gonna have a life and you gonna have up and downs, but this is real talk. I mean, if you just keep it strong, stay like I said, stay positive, keep your energy safe, you'll be straight. You'll be straight.
Yeah. So you went to high school in Elyria.
Yeah.
And you grew up there your whole life, or you bounced around a little bit?
I didn't even grow up in Elyria. That's the funny thing about it.
You just went to high school out there.
Yeah.
So where are you originally from?
All right. So basically, I was born in Elyria, but my mom took me back all the way to Georgia. So like I'm talking about like when I was a newborn baby. So I ain't really get the chance to like realize where I was actually from until I got older.
Same here.
Yeah, so basically when I got took all the way from Elyria, my mom took me back to the A. You know, we stayed there for 10 years strong, but I had family issues. My stepdad, we had some issues going on.
Right.
But my mom wasn't tolerating it, so she took me and my sisters back up to Ohio in 2010. Turned out to be I had some history down in Elyria that I didn't really remember, but it was cool to realize it because I had some students that actually like I met, not students, I actually had some friends back in high school that I was cool with, and like they'll bring up like the baby pictures or the like kindergarten pictures.
Right.
And you was like, yeah. And they're like, Dad, you was in it. And they're like, and it's funny because shout out to my boy Roman, but me and my boy Roman was in the same class, but I didn't know me and Roman went to the same class. Like I met Roman in middle school, and when we only met each other because we was good in basketball.
Really?
So when a girl had shown me the picture that we was all in the same class, and it was me, Roman, Alyssa, like we was all in the same class. And like, remember, I didn't meet none of them. I met them in high school. Yeah, and all that.
You don't remember them?
Yeah. So
that's crazy.
So when I showed them, they're like, "What, bro? You was here?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro." But my mom, like, we was always bouncing around. Never really got to stay in the school that long. I was always transferring schools all the time.
I was the same thing. I had the same thing happen. I'm originally from the 909 San Bernardino.
Yeah.
Out here.
Okay.
And I was bouncing around, so I moved to San Francisco for a little bit.
Yeah.
And I went to elementary, early elementary there, kind of like grades 1 through 3.
Right.
And so there was this girl named Kaya Cody, bro. I was always kicking it with her and her family, and we were kind of cool, and you know my family straight from the hood, so
right?
Just for us to be kicking it with some folk,
mm-hmm.
it wasn't. We usually stay to ourselves for the most part.
Right. Same here.
So but we were cool. We were cool with the family and da. Right?
Yeah,
they ended up moving, and I didn't know where they moved to. I just know they moved, and I moved to Bakersfield shortly after there, and that's where I really have most of my memories at. But I moved here in my 8th grade year. And I got into 8th grade, and I was scrambling around, and I heard somebody say Kaya Cody at the school, bro.
So it triggered you.
I was like, who?
You was
Who?
like,
I was
I know
who?
that name.
I was like, I know that name, bro. Sure enough, bro. I ended up pulling up I'm at the middle school at this time at San Alejo Middle School in San Marcos, California, and I pull up and it's Kaya, bro. Like the same chick that I done went to. I couldn't believe it, bro. I was shocked. I was asking her questions like for a second she didn't remember me for a second, but I think once I started asking questions, it was all like, yeah. She was like, oh yeah, I know who you is.
I was like,
oh man, you remember man? You're like,
what happened?
Yeah,
I remember,
so,
bro. That's a good thing, man. That's a good thing.
I try to remember. Bro.
I try to remember all my friends back in the A, man. I tried so hard, but it's just I was so young. I can't even remember their names. I remember one of my best friends named Brandon, but I just can't never find him. So it's just like, man, whoever I run into back like in the A and become friends with, that's just gonna be my new family.
That's how I feel it. That's how I
feel.
Until
genuinely it happened. Like obviously, I'm giving out the energy that I miss my best friends that I was.
Yeah,
best
of course,
friends with
bro.
when I was younger.
Of course,
but if I can't remember, it's just like, man, I can't really do nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it. You only could just hope. So hopefully, you run into them back where I met them at.
Yeah, because it's crazy though, because you realize it's a small world.
Yeah, it is a small world, and social media is like making it even smaller.
Like, because everybody can, But that's it. I think that's also it's a good and a bad thing though.
Yeah, it is.
People be talking about they know you and they don't really know you. You feel me? Like, but
one thing about it though about social media is that you guys got to remember that social media is not like how y'all look at it. Like it's not like with the videos and Instagram and stuff. Those are just extra stuff, but due to all social media, the reason it's created is because to have social network with people that we can't meet, that's in a different country at the moment, that's making business, moves and all that. So that's basically what social media is for. And also it represents your profile of how you want to be viewed.
Yeah, I don't
other people's eyes. It's not that to be honest, I don't care what anybody think about me personally. I'm gonna keep pushing.
Right.
But the career that I want to keep, going after, I need to have social media in the, connection with
platform.
Yeah, in the platform.
And that's what I think a lot of people
you gotta keep it positive. You gotta keep it professional.
I think a lot of people don't get it is that when we talk about social media, especially, bro, and this is for the younger viewers if there are any, social media has allowed y'all you have a whole new gateway.
Right.
There's a lot of things that our parents couldn't do when they was coming up, and
they only had pagers,
right? And there's certain things. And some of our parents didn't even have pagers.
If
you got old parents like me,
I know. Trust me, I know how it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Back when I was younger, I was giving out phone books, and back in the A, me and my mom was hustling. Like I was age 2 carrying phone books door to door. I know how it is.
If you the thing that people need to understand with social media is that you can brand yourself now, man. Like you really need to understand that, man. When you put an image out there, it's not because you don't care what people think. That's cool. I think you should be able to self-express yourself, bro.
Yeah,
because
facts.
It's becoming harder in a world where everybody want to copy each other.
Yeah,
but
that is true.
But at the same time, I want the younger generation to understand, bro. Take social media. If you're going to take social media and use it to your advantage. Because this is a especially at a time like this, take social media and use it to your advantage. Use the platform to build something up for yourself that you can sustain, that you can have to tangible in the future.
Right.
Because not a lot of things are tangible. You know what I'm saying? Like even money itself, you think it's tangible, but that can come and go real easy.
Yeah, it's replaced. It could be replaced.
It could be replaced real easy, man. Like there's a lot of things that's going on.
It
all
starts with
right
your
now.
mindset of how you want the money to
how you approach it.
How you approach it. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's definitely. I feel like a lot of people are missing that, and I've been blessed enough to be around many different generations of people.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
I'm
actually happy that
I don't think y'all understand.
They don't understand. Y'all don't understand.
Hey, hold on. I want to get on here and say, y'all used to make fun of me for showing up to school because my parents were the older parents. They didn't care about what I wore. Y'all used to make fun of me showing up to school wearing Champion and the bright colors and all that. Boy, even though I was wearing Champion and all that, I was getting way more knowledge than y'all was. Like, ain't no offense, but growing up around 4 different generations of people, man. I mean, 4 different generations.
You only get knowledge through experience.
You
can read a book and
either you have to go through it or you can.
If you ain't going through it, you are gonna have a difficult time. Honestly, like You can't read instructions all the time. You gotta know just from experience, honestly.
That's
but no, I know what you mean by the 4 generations, man. Like I can't believe it, bro. Like we dead serious. Moved in 4 generations, and it's just like, dang.
Yeah,
like,
that's and then
we
people
witnessed so much stuff. Like, yes, of course we didn't get to like. Well, I'm a 2000 baby. I'm a
2002. So,
but the thing is, like, when the 1990s and be over here, yeah, rah, 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 like the same age around me, I'd be like, y'all, like, damn near.
We went through the same stuff.
Thing.
Yeah,
like,
hold on. 1995
like,
and 1995 and down. Stop talking shit.
Like,
stop talking shit. We went through the same shit.
I hate when I go on social media and like, let's say I do see a person that is older than me and they share something that I had experience with. They were like, man, 2000 baby don't know. Like, bro, y'all got that much pride to be like, bro, like, knock that down, bro, because we damn near experienced the same stuff. The only thing that we didn't experience is like pagers, but that's really no difference, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
we had the sidekicks. We got lucky. I got the sidekicks.
The pagers was actually toys to us. Like when we had them, they were toys. Like, so, like,
yeah, I remember my daddy. My daddy had a pager. I used to think it was just a clicker.
It was a toy, like So it's just like, man, like get off that. Like stop doing that because that junk is annoying. Us 2000 babies, we get it. Like, okay, like we ain't no 1999 or 1998, but you like 2 years.
Bro, like I said,
me,
like I said, 95. On, like I said, 95. Matter of fact, I'll give the 95 babies a pass. 90, I give the 97 down.
I give
97 down.
Yeah, I give from 97 down. 97 down.
Because 97, you can't talk because most people can't even remember to when it was 4.
To be honest, bro, there's people that be talking about that yah and I'll be like, man, it's crazy. Like we're still doing the same thing. Like I literally have my own spot in my own car, and you do too. And it's just like,
so give us our credit.
Yeah, like you over here downplaying us, acting like we supposed to be living with our mamas. I don't know who you think that is, but it ain't me. Like,
give us
or
our credit.
People that is doing the same thing, just like me, living on their own and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
people be acting like I hate this, bro. I hate this thing. You be acting like you grown, ma'am. Like, I mean, am I supposed to act like a child? Like, if I know better, why not do better?
Yeah.
If I know better, why not do better? You feel me? Yeah, but talk boy.
That's about it.
Yeah, honestly. for real.
I mean, if you got the knowledge that you represent how you feel about stuff, do it. Like, what's stopping you? Don't let other people, whatever you think they're gonna think about you, don't let that stop you. Like, don't second guess. That's what's wrong with people nowadays. They second guess about stuff. Especially when something they know is wrong. Like,
you see
it don't like if you don't want to come and attack someone, let that be known. And all about just communicating, just by talking. Yeah. Like you want to be heard. Okay, don't come off where people ain't gonna want to listen, as in yelling, like or yah rah rah rah. Right. Come at to person like, hey bro, like, hey, I don't really like this and this and that. I mean, you'll never know what they say.
Let's talk about it. Yeah. There's a lot of things, man, and especially being from a place where there was a lot of immaturity growing up.
Yeah.
And that's how you got to put it, man. It's just immaturity.
Yeah.
There's a lot of immaturity growing up. A lot of people don't understand how to talk it out, man. So just to be able to understand each other, I feel like that's where we got to come together. And I don't mean that as just like one specific population of people. I mean that as like anybody, bro. The thing is that sometimes hold us back from being a unified nation, people, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. It's just the language barrier, man. Just not being able to understand each other.
Yeah, I think the only thing that's wrong that's going on in the world right now is y'all like read each other text messages in the wrong way sometimes. Miscommunication.
I do that.
Some people do perform talking to each other better in person. Honestly, in my text eyes, messages. If I need to really dead ass talk to you about something, I'm
gonna call you.
Call you, and like since it's FaceTime, of course. But if it wasn't FaceTime and I ain't have that video call and stuff, I would rather be like, hey, can we talk real quick, like face to face? Like I would say that. So it could get the attention to that person that's reading it to be like, okay, this must be serious.
Because me and Dev move kind of the same. Like most times I know people don't like picking up their phone, but most times I'll call somebody before I text them.
Yeah, facts. But like I was saying, but people I think the only thing that people can't do is like take criticism. Like
real talk.
I don't know if y'all hear me, but I don't think you was listening when I was saying that. Like I want you to when you edit this video, I want you to zoom in. And I want you to zoom in. I want you to get right here. and I'm gonna be saying criticism, criticism,
Criticism.
criticism, criticism, like criticism,
Yeah,
bro.
you gotta
Like
get that.
that ass, like
You gotta be able to take criticism, constructive
honestly,
criticism.
because if you can't
It's
take
different.
construction criticism, you can't grow.
Ain't nobody hating on you.
You can't. No, exactly. But if there's a person that's like, let's say this, if there's a person that's rich,
Right,
all right, and you've been knowing him for a good minute,
right,
like you know that he don't mean no bad ties,
right.
But yeah,
His
you having a
intentions are always
yeah,
good.
yeah. Like he's just trying to put on for people
Yeah,
that
his
and live
intentions
his
always
own life, right?
Right.
He's trying to tell you like what to do, and if you have an issue, but yet he's trying to tell you like, look, you might not like what I'm about to say, but
Right.
I mean, this
I'ma
is how
let you know.
I'm gonna let you know
for sure.
because this will help me push like through like to get rich. You know what I'm saying? Like it helped me to push to keep going forward in life.
Okay.
So I see that you hitting the same bump that I had an experience with. So I'm just trying to tell you because I had the same experience.
Right.
And plus I know that you are the type of good person and positive person that have the potential,
Right.
to keep going. So like when you don't want to, like when let's say I say something that triggers you, it don't even matter. Like it could be something that's important to your eyes that you trick off. Like I'll say like, how can I say this? All right, you asked me about basketball.
Right.
I'll tell you like, you be like, man, I'm trying to dunk, like I'm trying to win.
Right.
I'm like, okay, stop trying to yam it so hard. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? Like that's an important. And it's like,
Yeah,
bro,
no, people
like,
really be like that.
just from that example,
Yeah.
that's just a little example.
Yeah,
now
yeah.
put this with money on the line, and you see a person that's having trouble of having connections with someone,
Right.
and the person trying to tell you how to operate with the like person that you're trying to like do business with,
Okay.
and you still bugging because you like, bro, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like it's like, bro, I'm not even trying to see you getting triggered. That's something little that you shouldn't even be focused on that right now. Like you should be like, all right, bet. Just take my knowledge, and not even take my knowledge. Take my like opinion that I got on, and go on about like do just take your note in and just go forward.
Yeah.
Like I ain't say you got to do exactly what I told you.
said.
Yeah, I'm just giving you you ask questions. I'm just giving you the answer, and then you could take that like, all right, bet. Take that in and then mix it up with your little game plan because I technically don't know what you're doing. Exactly. I'm just going based off what you're saying. Yeah. So that's just
it's free game.
Yeah. So
not a lot of people. You gotta understand, man. Not a lot of
and
people.
most people mess up from that. They'll be like, he just want me to do this because that's what he know, bro. He's just telling you because
trying to give you the game.
He's trying to give you the cheat code. The cheat code.
You gotta understand, bro. OGs is not always.
God.
OGs is not always. OGs don't got nothing to do with age.
Oh God, OGs really don't. And to be honest,
OGs is made right here, bro.
OGs not gonna take their time out and keep playing with you though. That's the thing. Like they gonna tell you here and there, and if they see that you keep repeating the same stuff and the
they
same
see
mistake,
that you don't want to,
they're not gonna keep wasting their time.
Yeah.
That's where they become OGs in because it's like, oh damn, when you probably go back and try to, hey bro, I ain't hearing that. I ain't hearing that.
And then
I done told you everything.
You sit back, shit happened exactly the way they said.
Yeah,
I remember that, bro. I remember doing that in high school and like middle school. I be telling people, I'm all like, bro, you go do this, you gonna get in a fight, you gonna lose money, but don't nobody want to listen to you. Like, then they come back and be like, hey, bro, guess what? I didn't do what you said. And exactly what you said happened, bro. It's like some boondock shit. Like when Huey was trying to tell Riley ass, bro, you gon' get shot. Nigga.
I got shot. Like, but no, bro. Like for real, bro. Like you only learn from yourself, man. And that's where people just be like, I can only tell you so much, but it's all about what you gonna do.
What you gonna do with
the action right now as I'm speaking to you guys. Like it's all about what you do in the present. Like the past is the past, but the present is what you're gonna do right now and what is gonna benefit you to help in the future. That's about it. You got a game plan. You know what you want to do. I can't tell you what you want to do, but I can give you a method. It's all about when you're gonna do it, when you're gonna start it, and how you're gonna approach it.
Dev out here dropping gems on y'all
like,
niggas.
Is that serious? Like
no cap.
Like is that serious? Like if you want change in your life, you got to start in by the little stuff that you don't like. You know. And it all starts from closed mouths don't get fed. So open your mouth. People can't read your mindset. People don't know what your, rules and regulations and whatever you feel like. Yeah, people don't know that. People don't know. So the only way they know is if you say that. You talk. But if you don't want to trigger nobody, then don't say anything that you know that's going to piss them off. Just like how something will piss you off.
Real talk. Real
that's just it.
Real talk.
That's as simple as that.
Real talk. So Dave, Saddleback College.
All right.
How the experience? How's your experience been there? Can we talk about basketball? Can we
All
talk
right,
about any
basketball.
future
All
plans?
right, so
Like, what's up?
basketball. So this is what I'm about to do. I might honestly, I might not end up going back to Saddleback, due to this whole COVID situation. It's like honestly with the whole new coaching staff, they got a lot of work to work on, and I got missions that I want to accomplish.
Right.
There's nothing bad
It's
against
nothing personal.
Saddleback. I love Saddleback, honestly. Like when I get older, Saddleback is on my list to like if I do when I do make history or when I make money for basketball, I'm gonna try to make a scholarship for like young athletes. When I get older, I'm gonna try to make a scholarship for a young athletes that I potentially know that want to like accomplish their dreams.
Right.
And this is for the people that had to go through a lot. Like for me, I had to go through a lot to just get here where I'm at.
Right.
Like that's what dealing for family issues. I had to switch families. Like people don't even know, but I have two families. I got, of course, my original family, and I got a white family. They my family. They my family, and I love them guys to death. But people don't know that because I mean, it's nothing really for me to say. But it's just like I'm not gonna say anything about it. My business. That's about it. But the basketball situation is just they got a lot of stuff to work on, and I can't waste my time on it right now. So I'm gonna wish the best for them, and then I'm gonna proceed with my plan because it's all about connections nowadays. I'm gonna stay positive and hopefully get a positive outcome of it. Stay humble, disciplined, work hard, and you will get results out of it.
Real talk.
You will get results out of it. So, like I said, nothing wrong about Saddleback. I love Saddleback. Saddleback was a nice start for me to like go to.
So you enjoyed your experience there.
Yeah, I enjoy my experience. So that's why I'm gonna try to include them for my scholarship. So for young athletes back at home or anything that I know, like from families or whatever, or just wherever scholarship I get attached to colleges for like HBCUs, if I can try to get you attached to HBCUs or scholarship for them, I'm gonna make sure like they get cover their expenses for the housing, and just for JUCO, just to start off a JUCO for another chance. Since I got a second chance, I didn't get this off of first tryout for high school. This is my second chance, and I'm not gonna let anything stop it from getting to where I want to get to, and that's the league or any league that I can get paid off of,
Right.
Keep going up. Just appreciate everything that you got in life. People, it's a lot of people in this world. Even though social media do show a lot of stuff, there is other spots that people don't really show. It's like nothing but love. There's a lot of positive people.
That's what we're trying to do, man.
Yeah. So like with basketball, I'm gonna end up probably move to Atlanta. I don't know when though, but I'm gonna try to get that stuff handled. But from there on, I'm gonna just go ahead, work my ass off. That's all I want to do. And I'm 20. I'm about to turn 21. I've been out in California with all my own stuff. Everything that I got, I did it on my own. I did get a little bit of help, but most of the majority of things that I got was on my own. So, I'm appreciating everything that I did. Every moment that I have had in this California, in the state, I appreciate it every moment. And that's what anywhere I go, I'm gonna appreciate every moment.
Yeah, Kelly definitely. If you're not from here, it definitely help you see a lot of things.
Yeah, it do. And
open
most
your
people
eyes
that's
to a
in
lot
probably
of shit.
Cali that's gonna be watching this, they probably be like, man, like the ones that don't really live out of state and they live here, they're gonna be like, man, I'm so used to this. It must be really it is. It is.
It's different.
It's different.
It's real different.
It's way different. And I ain't saying that y'all ain't got all good spots. I know that every spot got its bad spots.
Yeah, no, it's got its bad.
But the difference is that the stuff that we had to tolerate on the East Coast is just like, could y'all handle it over here? Y'all probably was like, yeah. But it's like really when they come down to it, like
there's certain things.
Have y'all experienced a tornado, a hurricane?
There's certain things that if you ain't experienced it in Cali, and you go somewhere else, it's a real eye opener for you.
Facts.
But there's also some things that you can't. There's also some lessons that you can't ever learn if you're not in Cali.
And one thing that y'all don't really appreciate is that y'all got so much nice weather because I went out of the
Forget
country.
the nice weather, the
Just
landscape
everything,
too.
the landscape,
too,
everything,
bro.
just everything. But I went like when I was younger, I had went to Punta Cana, and I went to Punta Cana, and Punta Cana is the Dominican Republic. So I went there. It's just a whole different environment, man. It's just like different. Like they still live in huts.
Really?
Yeah, man. I saw it like when I was in a dune buggy when I was on vacation. Obviously, I seen like kids that would like try to wipe your feet for money, you know, because it was in the mud and all that. But they living in huts still. So it's just like when I came back here. Ever since then, I just started taking everything, appreciating it because it's just like, man, that environment showed me that it still can happen.
It still can be
for real. It can still happen.
For real, that's
like,
real. I went. I didn't even have to. Actually, I didn't even have to go out the country to see that.
Yeah,
there's a couple parts in.
No, the facts. I ain't saying that. I had to go out the country, but I'm just saying like.
Yeah, no, it's
worse where I'm. Of course, I'm from the bad spots back from Atlanta and stuff like that, and like I've seen the worst of the worst. I've seen the worst, but just to see people living in huts took me a whole different level because it's just like. Yeah, we see that on TV, and we just like, oh, that's Africa. No,
bro,
this is everywhere else too.
Yeah.
And it's just like the difference is about in the hood and stuff like that. They still got a house, you know. Besides the homeless people that's homeless, but they still have a house. People back in Punta Cana that I seen didn't even have a house.
Yeah,
I'm talking about wood, trees, all that. So it just took me a whole different level.
I saw that actually there's a little spot in Bakersfield in Cali.
Yeah.
It's like there's a trailer park, and behind the trailer park, a lot of dudes like went homeless, and they like live in like real. They live in trash bag tents, is what they call them.
Wow. I never heard that.
Yeah,
that's
bro. Like
right
there's not
too.
even a hut; it's a trash bag tent. Like,
That's
and these dudes, it's not like these dudes are on drugs or anything. They just don't. They just don't have the skills.
But you know, it's crazy though. It's crazy. They have the skills to survive.
Yeah.
You know, that's one thing that we need to start working on. Yeah. We need to start relying on materialistic stuff and all this bougie, all that, because y'all be whatever y'all be doing, like. With the whole U.S. Like, oh, the world's gonna burn.
Bro, they see something on the news, niggas act like shit about to go.
Yeah, on other countries, like, they just looking at us like, man, they really can't survive off of nothing. Like, bro, like, we dead ass need, like, they have skills that we need to have too. Like,
they got them outdoor
skills to actually survive.
They know how to start fires with their hands and shit.
So it's kind of cool to learn it because you feel accomplished when you learn stuff like this. You know, that's a big accomplishment. You know, in my eyes, I think so.
Yeah, I feel like living is not what you do. It's about how you do it and what you know.
Yeah,
you know, you could be you could be a millionaire and live in an apartment.
Yeah,
bro. You could be a millionaire and still live.
You could be in a millionaire and just be MIA.
Yeah,
just like for all the people that is MIA. That's
yeah,
living
like
life.
you. I
those
feel
that
like
y'all be taking pictures of and be putting it as a meme and be like relationship goals and all that. No, those are actually real people that's MIA but making money.
It's wealth. Like your wealth is determined by your mind, not just your mindset, but your mind, like what you really know, how you go about things. Too.
Yeah, and they be telling us the same thing over and over again, and you know, it's like y'all gotta stop thinking too deep about stuff.
We really do.
You know,
y'all be over here. Y'all be over here 3 o'clock in the morning talk about, bruh, like the CIA know we got aliens. Aliens ain't paying my bills, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Last time I checked.
What you gonna do for yourself? So you gonna stop worrying about the stuff that ain't gonna give you money in your pocket. Like, what you gonna do about that?
You gonna boss up.
Yeah, or you gonna boss up, and that's about it. And it ain't don't feel comfortable that you got Nike and all this because it's like everybody know Dior and all that.
Well, I'm still rocking Puma.
You know, expensive stuff, but you know it's good to be wealthy too. You know, I think being wealthy is
way better than
being
rich.
You know, you know what I'm saying? Rich. Like you could be rich and go broke real quick.
Rich is overrated. Rich is overrated.
Yeah, rich is very overrated.
I hope y'all get that. That's the clip right. That's a little Instagram clip right there. Rich is overrated for real.
Being wealthy, bro. I want to be wealthy to like make sure I take on like my home environment, wealthy in my cars, wealthy in my body. You know, wealthy to help my like anything that I got going on for myself.
Just some Rick Rose shit.
Yeah, you know, and it will take time, but I will get there. So as long as you keep that positive mindset and just keep pushing and don't let anything affect you. And there's gonna be times that you will have your downfall, but don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you. People be saying the same thing, but I really mean it. Don't let that stop you, because I've been at that depressed state. I lost a little brother back when I was younger, and that affected
Really?
me. Yeah, yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Brent Block, that's my little man, man. That's the king right there. I miss that dude, but like he just showed me like it could be hard, bro. Like when a loved one really leaves, and I just thought about it like me being like an appearance with everybody, like being friends with you, you know, my girlfriend and all the other people that I be surrounded. Like your appearance really matter.
It do.
So like when my little brother passed away, like I couldn't believe it. It was just crazy, and it hit me in a whole different level to be like, man, I gotta really appreciate everybody and make sure when they around me, I want to make sure they straight, and not when they around me. I want to make sure they straight too. You know.
You want to set them up
Yeah,
for success,
yeah,
man.
yeah, and that's not even with me just hitting the phone up. It's just with me just making my life live up, so it could just give them the energy, to keep pushing.
To keep pushing, yeah.
You know,
That's what
because
that's.
You
That's
gotta have
important.
someone
to look up to.
Yeah, especially when people you've been in high school with, and people in high school they fade away with all like whatever life they go off. But the people that can't operate in life because they too busy thinking they still in high school. There's people like that living off the rah rah rah. But it's just like you gotta just change. You gotta, because life is gonna keep pushing. You can't stay on that hook anymore. Like you're growing older. Every day you're getting older. You gotta keep
And the thing is, you gotta stay learning, man. I think
stay
that's
learning.
the people that get caught up in the whole rah rah. You stop learning.
If you
after
don't
high
learn,
school,
bro, you will not get nowhere. It don't matter what it is. Whatever you like or whatever you want to do, just learn more about it, because it could give you more, details of it, and you could probably do something like how y'all say with. Dealing with drugs and stuff, finesse and stuff like that. You could really finesse stuff, just learning more details about whatever you really interested in.
Man, go
finesse it.
Like the thing is, man, whatever you want to do, if you working towards it, man, if you working towards it actively, I'm not saying every day, but if you always working towards it actively, you gonna end up somewhere you at least can be and make money off of it and make a profit off of it.
Yeah.
10 years later, man.
Yeah,
you just gotta work at it.
Yeah,
because nothing comes overnight.
Yeah.
Everybody want that instant gratification. Everybody want that 5 year, that come up, that 2 year come up.
Yeah.
And even those 2 year come ups, you didn't see the 3 years before that led up to the 2 year come up.
Sure, I know it's true that stuff don't happen overnight, because all the stuff that I wish that I had when I was younger, so when I came out to Cali, a lot of stuff happened in a year, and now I'm on my own like I wish when I was younger. And what I mean by that is, like, when I first came to Cali, bro, I ain't have nothing. I had 2 pair of shoes, which was one to wear out in public and one to hoop in.
Right.
And then I had a suitcase, and everything what was in my book bag was just my video game, the PS4. That was it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I ain't have that much. And from there on out, I just kept grinding, just being myself, meeting people genuinely, and just taking care of business. And then I just had that mindset. I'm gonna keep having that mindset forever, because it's going up from here. And now that I'm in this position and, having talks with you and stuff like that, I'm actually honored that you want to have talks with me, because...
Of course, man. Like I said.
I'm like having talks. I'm like, shoot, I guess this is like the first time I ever did a talk for real with anybody. Yeah. So there's going to be more into it. Your network is going to keep pushing up, because in this interview, we are saying some real stuff. And
we dropping gems, real talk.
Like, y'all might be like, them don't know anything. No. We actually really giving y'all some information where it's just like, there's actually some positive, genuine people out there.
Yeah. We just trying to, we want to see everybody. And it's not just the athletes, man. Yeah. I know I'm primarily focusing on athletes, and that's just because that's the background I come from.
Yeah,
but I also know a lot of these people is regular people. Like they go through things, they go through life, they go through experiences that it's not televised. A lot of this stuff is not. Once those cameras cut off of you off the court, man, you back to reality.
Yeah,
so I think a lot of people miss the fact that what goes on there.
And so it's crazy, man. It is true though. I know, man. Like, they just come in there.
These little kids, bro. Hey, bro. Just to let y'all know, this is real life interviews, bro. I say this every interview. I have to, because something happened. This is real life. This is not Hollywood production.
Real still.
This nigga stupid. But yeah, no, this ain't no Hollywood production.
No.
We out here. We just trying to get to it.
God, this is history. We making history. We making history. Shout out to my page. Y'all follow me on Instagram, the Brody1. That's my personal one. That's basically where I represent all my life. Basketball too. That's just my personal account. On YouTube, I do a video game too, the Brody X. I play on 2K. Shout out to my boy Grammy DK. Boy about to hit legend too. Yeah, man, been on the grind. He's on it. And now I'm not even just dealing with basketball. I do this with like clothing, just dealing with anybody that want to do business, just staying positive in life and stuff. So, you gotta be honest. You gotta tell the truth. You also gotta be humble. If you can't take construction criticism, it will be a long shot for you. I'm telling you right now, because when there's people that's putting money on the line for you, you have to take in their information so you can operate more better, perform more better.
Yeah.
So from there on, just stay positive. If you stay positive, the world will know you're staying positive. People will see. The people that will see is the people that just proud of you and that's going to probably want to help you in life. The people that's liking your stuff are fans, and the people that's always laughing or making you feel like they making fun of you, those are your haters. Leave them be.
Them not haters. They secret supporters.
No.
Oh no, there's some people. No, there's some people out here.
There's
some people that.
It's like I might not see it coming. I'm not saying I have haters or anything like that, but people. There is people that just don't like seeing people succeed because they see that they was at the same spot before, and then person left that. Left that level, and they wanted to keep pushing. It's either you either want to climb with that person too, and y'all keep pushing, and y'all can be the goals that the dudes do be on GTA with the load up at the houses and the cars and stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to be on.
You order a car and be I just dropped nothing on that.
Exactly. So that's all you gotta do is that simple, bro. Like if you got people, if you put yourself in an environment that want to make 6 figures and 7 figures and all that, bro, you gotta put yourself in that environment.
Yeah, you got
to know the right people. You gotta know the right people.
And the thing is, I feel like people always talk about oh man, we can't find nobody. We don't got no connections, bro. That's what I mean by social media, bro. Like if you brand yourself as somebody that wants to be that person that's actively and not just look at the part online, but actually work all during when the cameras are off.
Yeah,
you're gonna end up somewhere where you need to be, man. I'm telling you right now. If I was not the person I was, man. And first of all, shout out to the person that introduced us, Gabby, man, his girlfriend. Yeah. But if I wasn't the person that I was, and being and actively seeking people that thought like me, that acted like me, that were in the same position as me, and working towards the next goal, I would have never met Dev or Gabby either. Yeah. You got to always work towards your goal, man. And when you
everybody has different personalities. It's okay. Life is life. Live your life.
But
everybody has their personality.
You're gonna find somebody.
Yeah.
You're gonna find somebody.
People that want to boss up, they're gonna all find each other in the long run. Like that, my mama always told me, the real ones is always going to be around you in the long run.
And they're going to be able to recognize. You're going to be able to recognize at some point. The real ones
going to be the people that you don't even probably see every day. You don't even talk to, every day. And then whenever you do something good in life, and they always there to congrats. Same vice versa. I'ma always to me in my eyes, bro, I don't want nothing but peace with everybody. And I just want to make sure everybody becomes successful in life. And that's not. I don't like. Even if y'all think if y'all don't even like me, I really don't care because it's at the end of the day. That's your problem.
Real talk.
That's really
I'm
your
living
problem.
in your mind rent free.
That's your problem. But if you really just wanted to talk to me and just see where my head is at, I was no, I don't really even have a beef with you. You might did me dirty, or we had an argument, or I might say something, but I just want you to become successful, brother. And that's even with me, removing myself if I got to, because some people just need to see the picture. No matter what way it has to go, I just want the best for everybody. That's just in my eyes. I'm never going to hate on nobody. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got the time to be hating on people.
I never been that person.
Yeah. I'm minding my business. That's just it. I ain't got time to be hating about all that drama stuff. That be coming to me, but I really don't care for it because it's bro, all y'all do is talking about everybody else, but it ain't putting money in my pocket. So I just put in the trash. The people that putting money in my pocket or helping me want to become something in the future and make business and stuff like that. You gonna see me in the phone all day, buddy. You gonna, like, you gonna see me in the phone
He
all
said,
day.
"Hey, bro, I'm on
Like,
contact list 1, 2,
yeah,
and 3.
you gonna have me on speed dial,
Yeah,
like on God, like for all the stuff that I've been dealing with and all the people that I've been friends. I'm friends with people that be trying to hit licks on other people, like that don't make any sense. Like, how can I be like most people that see another person like friends with them, they cut them off. But with me is for some odd reason they be like, man, you cool, bro, like that, because I keep my peace.
Yeah, bro.
I keep my peace.
I
don't be ranting about nobody.
You just mature, man.
Yeah, I'm mature. Like the stuff that y'all got going on is little BS to me.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
You know
I feel like once we got out of high school, man, it was like, bro, all right, it's real.
Yeah,
it's go time.
It's real. It's go
some
time.
Of y'all people, y'all need that 2-3 year gap to kind of figure out. Nah, man. Once you get out, you gotta put your foot up. Once you put your foot out the door, boy, you better put the whole body out.
Yeah, facts.
At that point, bro, once you put your foot out, you might as well run through the whole door.
Yeah, that's facts, man. That's facts. Our parents trying to get us out the nest. You think they want us being at their house? They I bet when they had us, they was like, man, we soon when they get like 19, 20.
I'm walking around the house butt naked.
Oh God, we going on vacation. They trying to get up through, but y'all over here worrying about Snapchat and worrying about the O's and wolves and games. Like, bro, like get your education or anything that you know that could give you money so you can get your own spot and then you can do whatever you can do. Because ever since I did that, bro, I've been everywhere. And when I mean everywhere, I'm talking about basketball connections. I've been meeting a lot of good, a lot of great people.
The mentality changed.
Yeah, everything.
It's crazy.
Changed,
you noticed that? You noticed that once you moved out, bro. You noticed
ever since I moved out,
it's been easier.
Yeah, it's been on my own. I've been on my own time, and I keep my stuff professional. I be respectful on people's time. Whenever they hit me up and say, "Hey, I do my best. I do my best." But at the end of the day, I'm gonna let them know that we all positive people. Yeah, we still thriving for the same stuff. You know,
no matter what.
So this is not even with just like with the basketball situation. This whole COVID situation should show like we need to start all communicating and to all realize that it ain't all about the phones, and that's why
it's not even all about the paper, man. It's just about being genuine.
Yeah, being genuine and letting it come to you, bro. Letting it come to you.
Being able to help each other, build each other, man. Because I feel like especially at this level, we at the level, there's actually a level below us, man, and that's trying to figure it out. Once you kind of get your groove and you're moving your level, especially at this level, man, you need to be able to genuinely build people up, bro. Because it's only gonna make you better.
Yeah,
it's only gonna make
it could be your loved ones that's going through it, and of course you don't want to see them go down, but this should be.
I just don't want to see anybody go.
Yeah, that's just. I was about to say that it shouldn't even just be for them. It just would be for everybody.
Everybody has their story.
Everybody got their story.
So if you got something that you don't want somebody else to go through, man, or you been through it and you know that ain't the route, bro, this is the time to kind of sit there and be like, all right, not only how can I help them, but what can I do to set an example for them? Facts. Hey, somebody just like you made it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter what level of success it is. It's success is success at the end of the day. Success is success.
You live in your life. We got the same car, but I bet you got a different car than mine. So mine is probably a Lamborghini, and yours is probably a Mercedes Benz. It's still the same car, but it's different person.
Bro, it's Mercedes Benz.
We still eating though. No, I'm saying. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you.
It's still we eating the same thing. We just got our own style. Everybody's still living their own style. Everybody being them. You can't be like anybody else. You got to be you.
Yeah, just because you on this level of success and somebody up here, man, you still making success. The difference between you and him is if the only difference that's gonna make it between you and him is if you stop right here and get comfortable.
Yeah, basically.
It's not being greedy. You need to know the difference between being greedy and being greedy and just striving for more.
And if you want to stay at that level, or if anybody that is comfortable with wherever they live at, that's fine too. Like nobody's judging you.
Do what you want to do.
Yeah, do what you want to
do, man.
Do what you want to do.
That's at the end of the day.
If I wanted to be a peacemaker and really be the dude to be saying peace and driving the vans and smoke like ganja and all the time and travel all the time, I would pursue that.
We need them people in the life too. But them boys come to you like, oh yeah, that's a good vibe today.
But just for that, that's a different type of lifestyle. But they love doing that.
That's what they want to do, man. Just how we sitting here, we talking with each other.
How we talking. This is what
what
doing
women do,
comfortable.
man.
This is how we, want to live our life.
This is our place.
Yeah,
This is where we want to be.
This is some real
at.
stuff, man. This is some real stuff.
You
So
feel me?
yeah, it's
You feel me?
nothing less to that. We just trying to change it. We trying to change it for the next gen. The old
The
gen
next
is,
one. I got youngins coming up right now.
Our goats are getting old, man. We gotta.
We is the goats now.
Yeah, we gotta be the goats now. It's just started from here. So
We've been in training, man. It's
exactly.
Time to kinda,
I'm only 20. I got a long way to go.
I'm 18. I'm 18.
Oh God, this
yeah,
young buck younger than me, and you hear him talking like, "Come on, man! Like
yeah,
we got
man.
a long way to go, and
That's
it's nothing
crazy.
but up and positive and energy. That's all about in the culture. That's all about
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah, so let's see. As the sun sets, man,
Yes,
I'm gonna say that's our time.
Yes,
Anything
sir.
you want to say to the people before we get up out of here?
no, I ain't got nothing to say. Like I said, just follow me on the gram. The Brody one. If you could put that on a video.
Oh yeah,
I can help you edit.
We gonna put it up. We gonna put it up.
BAHBRODIE.
We gonna make sure it get up there.
So yeah, that's about it. I'm done.
All right, man. Well, this has been a blessing again, man.
Yes,
just
sir.
to have you on the show, man. Like I said, we've been trying to do this for a minute.
Yes,
So the
sir.
fact that we can sit down and talk, but not just talk, man. I'm glad that you came out and you dropped some gems on a lot of people.
Right.
This is one of those platforms where
Yeah, facts.
you can speak your mind, but you really came out here not just to speak your mind, but to also educate the people on what should be next, man.
Yeah,
just for
what should
them.
be next, man. That's all that matters, man.
So I appreciate you for coming out here and doing that.
Yeah.
If you made it this far, I appreciate you. You a real one. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to all the people watching at home. Shout out to Gabby. She over here. She watching the support, the moral support. Shout out to Dad for coming out, man. I guess that's it, man. We gonna wrap it up.
Yes,
Live
sir.
from Orange County. We out here. You see the scenery.
Yup.
Cali living.
216, 678.
You feel me? You feel me? But yeah, but we
gonna.
gonna get up out of here,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate y'all. And if you're a real one, you already know what I'm saying. I'm out of here. It's been your boy Juice. You're
Yup.